Om. 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 Yogena chittasya padena vacha malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam pravaram munina Patanjalim Pranjalim Anatosmi Nityam Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. My humble pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you to today's session of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. I am a student. I am conducting this study hour so that I can learn. I am not a Pandita. I am not a Jnani. I am not a Guru. I am just a student. I am conducting this study hour so that I can learn. It is possible that I may make mistakes in my understanding. I beg your pardon. We are studying Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Today, we will be studying Yoga Sutra 1.29. Chapter 1, Sutra number 29. Let us see what it is. Let me share my screen. Sutra 1.29. Patanjali Yoga Sutra. We are making use of Vyasa Bhashya, the commentary by Vyasa. We are following Vyasa Bhashya. Avataраnika. Kim cha asya bhavati. What does this yogi attain by what was mentioned in the previous sutras, that doing Om chanting with the meaning of Omkara as Ishvara. What does this yogi attain? What is the benefit of that? By doing Ishvara Pranidhana and Tajjapas Tadardha Bhavanam, Omkara chanting, what is the benefit this yogi is going to get? So let us see. Sutra number 1.29. Tataha Pratyak Chetana Adhigamopyantaraya Abhavascha. Tataha Pratyak Chetana Abhigamopyantaraya Abhavascha. Tataha Pratyak Chetana Adhigamopyantaraya Abhavascha. What is the meaning of this? By doing Ishvara Pranidhana and Om chanting and all the other spiritual practices, yogi will attain Atma Sakshatkara, self-realization, along with God realization. Also, added benefit is all the obstacles in the spiritual path are removed. So, self-realization, Atma Sakshatkara, and God realization is also Vishwara Sakshatkara simultaneously happens. And as long as you are doing spiritual practices, the added benefit is the antaraya, the obstacles in the spiritual path are absent or abhavasya, absent, or not happen or removed if the yogi does Ishvara Pranidhana. What is the Vyasa Bhashya on this? Ye tavad antaraya vyadi prabhrutayaste tavad Ishvara Pranidhanana bhavati. Swarupa darshanam api asya bhavati. Yadeveshvaraha purushaha shuddhaha prasannaha kevalo anupasargas tada ayamapi buddhehe pratisamvedi yah purushaha ityevam adhigacchati. What is the meaning of this? Let us see. What is the Vyasa Bhashya is saying is, whatever obstacles are there in the spiritual path like vyadhi, disease, etc., they'll be removed or not happen by Ishvara Pranidhana. This yogi who does Ishvara Pranidhana attains Swarupa Darshana, self-realization also. Ishvara is pure, holy, without ignorance and blissful, without blemish. And Anupasarga, what are the Upasargas like? Jati, Ayu, Bhog, etc. Without them, the Ishvara is. The Yogi Purusha, the yogi who is doing the practices, will realize that I am also having above mentioned similar qualities of Ishvara. This is what Vyasa Bhashya is. So, by Ishvara Pranidhana and chanting of Omkara, yogi will also get Atma Sakshatkara. That's what Vyasa Bhashya is saying. Along with Ishvara Sakshatkara, we have to interpret. So, self-realization as well as, along with Ishvara Sakshatkara, God realization. Ishvara is Paramatma, Atma of Atma, Antaryami, inner controller, pure, holy, unblemished from eternity to eternity. Jiva has similar qualities like Ishvara, but due to the association with Prakriti, he or she will be subjected to Raga and Dvesha and other Arishad Varga and caught in the cycle of samsara. By Ishvara Pranidhana, by surrendering to God, by grace of God, yogi will get rid of attachment, moha and raga, dvesha, and realize God, Ishvara, and realizes self, Atma, as having similar qualities as Ishvara and becomes liberated. So, moha means attachment, delusion, raga is like, dvesha is hatred. So, attraction and repulsion. Yogi is associated with Prakriti. The Purusha, Yogi Purusha, the Jiva Purusha is associated with Prakriti and undergoes likes and dislikes and undergoes many lifetimes in the samsara chakra. By Ishvara Pranidhana, he will get rid of the attachment, moha, raga, dvesha, and realize God. Ishvara Sakshatkara will happen. Simultaneously, Atma Sakshatkara will also happen. And the Jiva, the yogi, will realize that I am also having similar qualities as Ishvara. Many commentators of this sutra interpret this sutra that the yogi will attain self-realization. They have not paid attention to the word api. Api means also. The use of word api implies that yogi also will get self-realization in addition to God realization. In the previous sutras, it is told to that Ishvara, it is told about Ishvara and Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender to God, grace of God, and told to do japa of Om with contemplation on Ishvara. Therefore, what will be the result of such Ishvara Pranidhana and Omkara japa? It will be God realization along with self-realization, Atma Sakshatkara, simultaneously. The Yogi Purusha realizes that I am I am a Purusha. I am similar to Purusha Vishesha, who is Ishvara, God. Then what is the difference between Jiva Purusha and Ishvara Purusha? In the previous Vyasa Bhashya, we have seen that Kalenan Anavacheda. Ishvara is eternally unblemished. His omniscience, omnipotence is eternally unblemished. Whereas Jiva is having an association with Prakriti, and by doing Ishvara Pranidhana, will transcend Prakriti, nature, and realize that I am also free like Ishvara. This is the difference between Jiva Purusha and Ishvara Purusha. Please keep in mind that Patanjali Yoga Sutras is Saishvara Sankhya, meaning it's a Sankhya, it is similar to Sankhya system, but with major difference. Patanjali accepts Purusha Vishesha Ishvara, meaning as different to Jiva Purusha. There are many Purushas in Patanjali system. This is in contrast with Advaita system philosophy, where there is only one Atma, self. Atma is one. Atma is Paramatma. There is no difference between Atma and Ishvara in Advaita philosophy, Advaita Siddhanta. There are not many Purushas. There is only one Atma in Advaita. One Atma alone reflects in many bodies and minds. There is no difference between Parabrahma and Jiva in Advaita Siddhanta as per the Upanishadic text, Tattvam Asi, thou art that. This is Advaita. This is in contrast with Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Advaita Vedanti does not accept Patanjali system due to this major difference. Whereas Patanjali accepts Ishvara Purusha and Jiva Purusha. There is a major difference. Even though Advaita Vedanti makes use of Patanjali yoga system as far as meditation and other yogic practices are concerned, it is common between Advaita Vedanta and Patanjali system. But this difference that Ishvara is a Purusha Vishesha, different from Jiva Purusha, and there are many Purushas in Patanjali yoga system. This is the major difference. Hari Om Tat Sat, Sri Krishna Arpanamastu.